Mercedes-Benz to be replaced by Chinese automakers in Russia. After being sold to the holding company of the Afterdoom Group, the former Mercedes-Benz factory in Moscow is ready to start producing high-end vehicles under the Chinese brands. Following Mercedes-Benz's intention to leave the Russian market at the end of October 2022, this development offers Chinese automakers a rare chance to enter the market and fill the hole left behind. A mature substitute for Mercedes-Benz will be found, according to the general manager of the Afterdoom Group, and this might be a springboard for Chinese automakers to forge a significant position in the Russian market. Due to the strong pricing competition in China's traditional fuel vehicle market, many corporations see entering foreign markets like Russia as a strategic step. Their market presence will be more diverse thanks to this growth, which will also enable them to take advantage of Russia's rising demand for luxury vehicles. Given the importance of consumer perception and brand loyalty in the automotive sector, the switch from a well-known brand like Mercedes-Benz to Chinese vehicle companies could be difficult. However, Chinese manufacturers have the ability to progressively establish their name and increase their market share if they can produce high-quality cars that satisfy Russian buyers' demand. Additionally, the Afterdoom Group's action may open the door for greater Sino-Russian cooperation in the automotive industry, stimulating technology interchange and innovation. It might also increase China's influence in the global auto market by showcasing the country's capacity to compete with well-known brands outside. German automakers looking for refuge in China. Volkswagen and BMW are trying to increase their presence in China, taking advantage of the nation's expanding EV market and reliable supply chain, while they face difficulties in Europe. Due to the continuous energy crisis, increased production costs, and the quick transition to electric vehicles, the European automobile industry is under pressure, particularly in Germany. Major German automakers are boosting their investments in China in order to take advantage of this opportunity. For instance, Volkswagen and Horizon Robotics in China have teamed to invest 16.8 billion yuan in a new business specializing in the technological advancement of autonomous driving. In a similar vein, BMW is growing its Shenyang manufacturing facility by investing up to 10 billion yuan in a new power battery project in collaboration with BMW Brilliance. German automakers may take advantage of cheaper production costs, access to cutting-edge technology, and a sizable, quickly developing market by increasing their presence in China. German automakers will have to negotiate a market that is extremely cutthroat, where regional manufacturers are already making considerable strides in the electric vehicle sector. Additionally, they must modify their tactics to meet the unique requirements and preferences of Chinese customers, who could have different expectations than those of their European counterparts. German manufacturers also need to be aware of any geopolitical dangers brought on by their growing reliance on the Chinese market. For them to remain stable and flourish over time, they will need to retain a diverse production base while balancing their worldwide presence. China's supremacy in the EV market. The Chinese new energy vehicle (NEV) market is expanding quickly, and it is leading the world in terms of market share and rates of electrification transition. This is partly because to the Chinese government's strong encouragement of the creation and use of electric vehicles, EVs, which has sparked a sharp increase in demand for these greener alternatives to conventional cars. China's new energy vehicle market sold more than 5.2 million units in 2022, a rise of 47.2% year over year. Additionally, Chinese businesses have established a sizable presence in the power battery market. 6 of the top 10 firms with installed power batteries globally in the first 8 months of the same year, including industry juggernauts CATL and BYD, were Chinese. With a combined market share of 43.8%, these businesses demonstrated China's hegemony in the electric vehicle supply chain. China's success in the EV market has been attributed to a number of different causes. First, the aggressive policies and incentives of the government, such as subsidies for EV producers and consumers, have increased demand and hastened the advancement of cutting-edge technologies. Second, the country has been able to attain economies of scale, which has reduced production costs and made electric vehicles more accessible to the average consumer thanks to its sizable domestic market and strong manufacturing skills. Additionally, as more people look for cleaner transportation options to address concerns about air population and traffic in major cities, China's growing middle class and urbanization have boosted the market for electric vehicles. Last but not least, Chinese automakers have jumped on board with the EV revolution quickly and have made significant investments in research and development, leading to a range of creative and price-competitive electric car options. There are a number of reasons why Chinese auto brands are becoming increasingly successful in Europe. First, these businesses now have new opportunity to demonstrate their knowledge of EV technology thanks to the continuous global move towards electric vehicles. Due to their hasty investment in R&D, Chinese automakers now have a competitive and innovative lineup of electric vehicles. They have been able to establish themselves as competitive players in the European market, where the move towards cleaner mobility options is being aggressively supported. Second, Chinese electric vehicles' success in Europe has been greatly influenced by their cost competitiveness. Chinese automakers can create electric vehicles at a lower cost than their European competitors because of China's strong manufacturing skills and economies of scales. Chinese EVs are now more affordable for European consumers, who are increasingly placing a higher priority on affordability than sustainability, thanks to this pricing advantage. Third, Chinese automakers have strategically forged alliances and partnerships with well-known European suppliers and brands. Through these collaborations, they have been able to successfully negotiate the regulatory requirements of the European market and establish credibility with European consumers. Chinese automakers are therefore more equipped to take on established rivals in the market. German auto businesses are facing considerable hurdles as a result of the prolonged energy crisis in Europe, which has resulted in production reductions, increased manufacturing costs, and a decline in demand for conventional fuel vehicles. As a result, many businesses are struggling with shrinking profit margins and mounting pressure to change with the times. First, German automakers have seen a significant increase in production costs as a result of the energy crisis. It has gotten more expensive to run factories and make cars as the cost of energy, especially natural gas, has surged. In order to deal with the rising expenses, this has compelled several manufacturers to curtail production or temporarily close facilities. S&P Global Mobility's research indicates that European manufacturers may experience a large decline in car output, with the majority of the production reductions taking place in Germany and Czech factories. Second, as consumers grow more worried about fuel prices and the environment, the demand for traditional fuel vehicles has decreased as a result of the energy crisis. The transition to electric vehicles is speeding due to this change in consumer taste, which is putting even more pressure on German manufacturers to invest in EV technology and modify their product lineups. The crisis has also had an impact on German upstream component suppliers and the entire automotive supply chain. German automakers are utilizing their presence in China to adapt to the changing customer needs and market environment in the smart electric vehicle market as the global progresses towards electrification and embraces sustainable mobility. For them to remain successful and competitive in the quickly evolving automobile sector, this strategic decision is essential. First, to build cutting-edge electric car products, German automakers are making significant investments in research and development. Companies like Volkswagen and BMW have raised their R&D spending and partnered strategically with Chinese technology companies to develop cutting-edge electric powertrains, battery systems, and autonomous driving solutions as a result of realizing the growing significance of EV technology. German automakers can stay ahead of the curve in the battle for electric vehicles thanks to these partnerships, which provide them access to China's enormous stock of technical resources and knowledge. Second, the smart electric car market is seeing German automakers react to changing consumer expectations. German automakers must create vehicles that meet the evolving expectations of users as they move towards connection, digitization, and sustainable transportation. Major German automakers are boosting their investments in China, forming new alliances and starting projects aimed at developing autonomous driving technologies, localized manufacturing, and power battery manufacture. These tactical investments seek to preserve a strong position in the fast-changing automotive sector while taking advantage of China's expanding electric vehicle market, sophisticated supply chain, and competitive production costs. First, major investments are being made in power battery production projects in China by German automakers like BMW and Volkswagen. Second, to create cutting-edge autonomous driving technologies, German automakers are forming strategic alliances with Chinese businesses. Volkswagen and Horizon Robotics in China have spent 16.8 billion yuan to launch a new business together that will concentrate on developing technology for driverless vehicles. These collaborations give German manufacturers access to China's large technological knowledge base and resources, enabling them to maintain their competitiveness in the fight for autonomous car technology. China is a desirable investment location for German and other global corporations due to a number of considerations. Stable supply chain. China has developed and well-established automotive supply network that may give German businesses access to premium materials and components at reasonable costs. This helps them to increase productivity and cut expenses while maintaining the dependability and quality of their products. Complete manufacturing system. German companies may establish up localized production lines in China thanks to the country's excellent manufacturing capabilities and infrastructure, which can help them save money on transportation, speed up delivery, and better react to market changes. In addition, China's trained workforce, ample resources, and pro-business government regulations foster an atmosphere that is favorable for industrial activities. Cost advantages. German businesses wishing to cut their manufacturing costs will find China to be a desirable location due to lower labor expenses, as well as lower costs for materials and components. They can increase their profit margins while preserving their competitiveness in the global market by moving production lines to China. Government incentives. To entice foreign investment, the Chinese government offers a range of incentives and support measures, including tax reductions, streamlined administrative processes, and funding opportunities. These benefits may lower the costs and risks of investing in China and encourage more German businesses to establish operations there. Thanks for watching till the end. See you in the next video.